the biblical guide to money, saving, investing, and avoiding debt. We're diving into biblical wisdom on money management, saving, investing, and avoiding debt. If you want to build wealth, honor God with your finances, and stop stressing about money, this is how it gets done. These are 9 points to being a great steward of money, saving, investing, and avoiding debt. These points are not to be done one at a time. Understand them and implement them all at once. It is easier than that sounds and will keep you growing as you build your strong financial foundation. Let's dive in. Point 1. The right mindset about money. Lesson: money is a tool, not the goal. Many people believe money is evil, but the Bible says in 1 Timothy 6 verse 10, the love of money is the root of all evil. Jesus' parable of the talents in Matthew 25 verses 14 to 30 shows that God expects us to be good stewards of what He gives us. Why this is important. If money becomes your God, you will never have enough and will live in constant stress. Seeing money as a tool helps you use it wisely rather than being controlled by it. A proper mindset guides all financial decisions, from saving to investing and giving. Action step. Start seeing money as a tool for good, to provide for your family, to invest wisely, and to bless others. Point 2. Become a saver, not a spender. Lesson: build the habit of saving, even when you have little. Proverbs 21 verse 20 says, the wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. People say, I'll save when I make more money. The truth? If you can't save when you have little, you won't save when you have a lot. Why this is important. Saving creates security and reduces financial stress. A habit of saving prepares you for opportunities and emergencies. It builds self-control, helping you avoid reckless spending. Action steps. Start a forced savings plan, automatic deposits into savings. Cut unnecessary expenses, such as unused subscriptions, luxury spending, etc. Avoid impulse spending. Wait 24 hours up to weeks or even months before bigger purchases. The bigger the purchase, the longer the wait. Point 3. Budget and control your spending. Lesson: know where your money goes. Luke 14 verse 28 says, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? Many people live paycheck to paycheck because they don't track their spending. Why this is important. A budget helps you control your money, so you're never wondering, where did it all go? It prevents overspending and allows you to save more. Helps you prioritize important things like tithing, investing, and giving. Action steps. Create a budget, allocate money for giving, saving, and living expenses. Track your spending. Use an app or a notebook. Cut unnecessary expenses, fast food, subscriptions, impulse buys. Point 4. Avoid debt, especially consumer debt. Lesson: debt enslaves you. Proverbs 22 verse 7 says, the rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Debt forces you to work for someone else instead of building your own future. Why this is important. Avoiding debt protects your future income. You're not paying off interest forever. You gain financial independence, allowing you to make better choices. It removes stress and anxiety, preventing money from controlling you. Action steps. Avoid financing things that depreciate, such as cars, clothes, gadgets, etc. Pay off high interest and low balance debt first, such as credit cards, personal loans. Live below your means and be content. Referring to Philippians 4 verses 11 to 12. Point 5. Build an emergency fund. Lesson: be prepared for financial storms. Proverbs 6 verses 6 to 8 says, go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. Life is unpredictable, medical bills, job loss, or car repairs can happen at any time. Why this is important. Having 3 to 6 months of expenses saved keeps you from relying on credit cards and loans. Reduces stress, so financial emergencies don't ruin your life. Gives you freedom. You can take risks, change jobs, or start a business without fear. Action steps. Save 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. Keep it liquid, meaning it's easy to access, but separate from daily spending. Don't use this for vacations or impulse purchases. Point 6. Protect yourself and your assets with insurance. Lesson. Wise people plan for the unexpected. Proverbs 27 verse 12 says, "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." James 1 verse 27 says, "Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this, to look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world." Many people only realize the importance of insurance when it's too late. Why this is important. Prevents catastrophic financial loss from accidents, health crises, or disasters. Ensures your family is protected if something happens to you. Allows you to recover quickly from setbacks without going into debt. Action steps. Get health, life, auto, and home insurance if you don't have them. Understand what your policies cover. Don't be caught off guard. Review insurance plans annually to make sure you have the right coverage. Point 7. Invest wisely and grow wealth. Lesson. Be a good steward with your investments. Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2 says, "Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land." Investing is not gambling. It's a wise way to multiply what God has given you. Why this is important. Generational wealth. Investments grow over time, securing your family's future. Inflation-proof. Money loses value over time, but good investments keep up. Opportunities arise. When you invest, you make money work for you instead of working for money. Action steps. Diversify your investments, but start with one. Don't spread your investments too thin early on. Don't invest in things you don't understand. Get financial education. Be patient. Wealth is built slowly over time, as it says in Proverbs 13, verse 11. Point 8. Give first, save second, spend last. Lesson. Generosity brings blessings. Proverbs 3, verses 9 to 10 says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the firstfruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing." Giving should be a priority, not an afterthought. Why this is important. Generosity brings joy. Helping others is more fulfilling than buying things. It teaches trust. When you give first, you trust God to provide. Breaks greed. Instead of holding on to money, you use it for eternal impact. Action steps. Set aside at least 10% of your income for giving, tithes, charity, etc. Give cheerfully, as it says in 2 Corinthians 9, verse 7. Help others in need, not just organizations. Point 9. Focus on contentment, generosity, and serving others. Lesson. True wealth is found in how much you can give and serve others. 1 Timothy 6 verse 6 says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain." Many people chase money only to find that it never truly satisfies. But true wealth is not about what you have. It's about how much you can give to others. Luke 6 verse 38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." Matthew 20 verse 28 says, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." Why this is important. Contentment frees you from the endless cycle of comparison and materialism. True wealth is measured by how much love, generosity, and service you give to others. You make better financial decisions when your focus is on helping others rather than just accumulating wealth. Action steps. Define your true financial goals, peace, not just luxury. Find how you can be more of a service to others in all areas of your life. Stop worrying about what others think. Focus on your journey. Trust God with your finances. Work hard, be wise, and be faithful. Final thoughts. Take control of your finances today. Money is a tool. Use it wisely, Don't let it use you. Avoid debt, save, and invest for the future. Focus on contentment and generosity, not just getting rich. Understand these 9 points and implement them all at once. This is easier than it sounds. Have faith and take action now. If this helped you, then please like, share, and subscribe for more.